Hi, everybody. It's Ed back to another interesting and informative and exciting and all that trade video. Okay, we're trading crude oil today. Okay, here's for those very faint of heart or with small accounts. I got the micro chart up. Okay, now what's really cool about the micros is the micros move. Okay, if you have the margin on micros for day trading is $165 a contract. I mean, that's dirt cheap if you think about it. Okay, um, the micros and you'll usually you'll see a two and a half you'll see $1.50 to $2.50 move, $2.50 move on a crude oil contract per day. Okay, so making a couple of $100 a day, 150 to $250 a day, just straight line trade a micro on crude oil is not that difficult because of the swings. Okay, and the second thing about crude oil is once it tends to trend, man, it trends. Okay, sometimes it chops. Every now and then, you get a choppy day, okay, but not extremely often. Well, here's a 5-minute chart. I just wanted to go show you guys. Here's a 5-minute chart because I know a lot of guys like to see that little bit larger view of things. Okay, so this is today. Here's 3 o'clock. As you can see, nothing else, not a whole lot happened during the Asian session. It bought up to here to this guy. Here's your daily VWAP extension, okay, and then they sold off, down into this area. There was a previous low. There was another low right there. So then it popped up. Here's your short right there. Came back up into that zone, made a higher high there, made your high right there, and then tested it right there. And as it broke below that daily VWAP extension, there's your short. Okay, that's short number one, and that was at 3:20 into this morning. Okay, now 3:20, 3:25, through about 3:25. Okay, if you weren't awake at 3:25 in the morning, which I wasn't, okay, where's your next? Where can you participate in that short? Okay, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay, first lower high right there at VWAP. You see that little cloud right there, the 65,144 cloud? Okay, popped right back up there and shorted. Okay, both those guys, the 65 and the 144, are red. The lower cloud is below the upper cloud, and there's your daily VWAP. How many indicators do you need to see? And you've already hit your extension up here. How many indicators do you need to see that says short, 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 short? Okay, it's screaming short right there. That's all you need. And in fact, even if you didn't have these moving averages, it still screams short. If you took those off of there, okay, it still screams short right there, right there. The daily, there's your daily VWAP. It's pointed down. All of a sudden, it's pointing down. Here's a pullback up here. You're making a lower high from up here, lower high, boom. Take that short, okay? And then all you gotta do is wait. It's like 3 o'clock. The London guys have sold it off. Hi, Ray. Ray's group, which is basically the best, one of the best crude oil desks on the planet, maybe the best crude oil desk on the planet. Obviously, these guys are selling. So right in here, 3 o'clock. So you're looking at your looking at 3 o'clock. I think I've got London open on here. Let me look. Okay, when I put that on the chart, this idiotic CR chart shifted. So anyway, so I got the 3 o'clock. Here's the 3 o'clock right here. Okay, it's basically a pivot. So what you want to do is you want to see, are you gonna buy it or are you gonna sell it? Okay. So 3 o'clock, the London guys came in. They pushed up to this point here because they want to get the best possible price they can to sell. And then they sold it. Boom. There you go. Load up on contracts. Sell the crud out of it. There's your second point. Now, come in. If you sleep in like me and you come in and you go, well, duh, it's 8 o'clock. What do I do? Okay. There's your 8 o'clock. Have I missed the move? No. Okay. What happens? You pushed it up right up here. There's your initial balance long, and I need to relabel these. So you came in at 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and you could see this thing's been falling down. So if you wanted to short it here, you could short it here, short it here, short it here, short it here, and then you get the crossover. Okay, which then you're going long up here into this area. Okay, then you can short it right here as it goes down. Follow the bottom, then follow the top. But here's your best place is the rejection. You rejected the daily VWAP. Okay, you're still short biased because where are you? You're below the daily VWAP. You're below the monthly and the weekly and all the daily. You're in this little the larger cloud. It's all red. Everything's red here. Okay. This is green, but it's still trading below this cloud, okay? So you're in a very, very short bias position. Now, if this had come up above this cloud, okay, if the smaller cloud had become above the larger cloud, right, and then come back down, then you start looking for a short. But then you would be looking at this like saying like at this level or the 3 a.m. level, you'd still want to short it, okay? And you've also got the short entry, which was from yesterday, from the day before, from Tuesday. So your short entry, it could have pushed up there, okay? So you're keeping your stop a little ways back, okay? So, and you can just move it down if you were kind of cautious about this, okay? You can put your stop up here, and then as it comes down, you just take your stop and you just put it like, say for example, at that 65, just follow the 65 down. And you can see the divergence between here and then it starts diverging. The whole cloud, the smaller cloud diverges from the larger cloud. So you're in a real nice position for your short. You're riding this guy down. See the VWAP extension, the green VWAP extension, and then all the red here. Everything's red. Take it down. It establishes the long entry, right? And then what happens? Boom, it comes right back down. There's your 8 o'clock entry, comes right up and then comes right back down. So if you're Johnny come to the party, take the at the short entry, or take it at the bottom of the cloud. Boom, there you go. So ride down. Okay? Absolutely beautiful. Okay? Here's your initial balance short target. I had other targets down here. Okay? But the IB short target, that's great. That's a great target. Okay? You take it off, comes back up, comes down. Okay? Now, here's the key to this. See this guy right here? That's your value area low. Okay? When you came up, okay? When you came up here, your value area low flattened out, right? What happens when your value area low flattens out? It goes back up for a retest of some level. And you can see you're riding the top of this right here, and then boom, here you go. Once you do that, that's a great target, okay? And crude oil loves retests, okay? So you're back up here, and you got a retest here. So even if you got off right here, okay, if you took anywhere up in here, say for example, you took the break of this, okay, as it came back down. Took a break of that, 71.85, grab some quick cash, 71.85 to 71.36. There's a $500 move right there. Very simple. Bam, grab that, target your value area low, bam, grab that cash. If that's all you got time for, you got a 9 o'clock meeting or something you can run to or whatever, doctor's appointment, whatever, just grab that cash, baby. And then just, unless you want to write it down, now that you've made this guy, okay, now you look over and you go, well, the cloud's turned up, the short-term cloud's turned up, this guy's broken out of the cloud, this guy's got a value area low below here, and it's starting, it just draws it across, okay, value area low. Now we're pushing up. Where do we go? Look at that IB short target. Great target for looking at, am I going to turn around? Well, guess what? It did. Okay, it came back up. Nice candle to the upside. Nice big candle to the upside. And then shorted it. Where's your target? Back down for that retest. For that retest of the of that value area low. Same right here. Same right in this area. And same right in this area. Okay, you're looking for, what is my next level up? There's my next level up. There's my next level up right there, and then you wouldn't want to take the cloud here, okay? You wouldn't want to take that unless you were coming back down. The reason why it's green, top of the cloud's green, top of the cloud's red, yeah, go for it, okay? Top of the cloud's green, maybe not so much, okay? And then you take it down. When it turned red there, if you were waiting, turned red, boom, just take that trade, okay? Down below the 8 a.m. open, boom, take it. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. And then there's your retest, and then it's not any good anymore. Now, there's your value area low, right there, okay? So there's your cloud. You could have taken the buy anywhere in here, okay? Anywhere in here, and ridden it up for a few ticks. I prefer to wait until 3 o'clock because the action, as you can see, the action during the Asian session isn't that great. So I'd rather wait for London to see what London does. Okay, and again, London. Here you go, London right there. Bought it up and then sold it off. Bought it right up into this area, which is the VWAP extension, and then sold it off. Did the same thing here. Okay. Bought it up there, sold it. But this is where you're going to get the biggest bang for the buck 3 a.m. session. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. Let's see, where did we get on? Oh, there's 9 o'clock. Hey, see, by 9 o'clock, that's why you want to get up a little bit early, because 8 o'clock, between 7 and 8 o'clock, there's your move. You know, there's your pullback move for your short. 9 o'clock, you're starting to trade 9 o'clock pit open. Man, you're kind of late to the party, you know. Anywhere from 71.94 down south, if you didn't catch it up here, which was about what, 72.58. Yeah, you know, you missed out on a $600 move, but you know that's okay, or more. But you know, if you don't trade London, you come in, but please come in early. And, you know, for crying out loud, you people that run trading rooms, please, please, please stop opening these things 15 minutes before pit open. For crying out loud, you're missing the move here. Open these things at 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning where you can get a good read on the market. Stop. I know at least one organization, I'm not going to name them, but at least one organization that I know, they won't open up until 8:15 or 8:30. You know, 30 minutes or 45 minutes or 15 minutes before pit open. And it's like, dude, the smart money's already gotten in. The 9 a.m. guys, they're just picking up the pieces. You know? Now, this was great, you know, but you could have gotten a better entry up here, is all I'm saying. And if you come in and did your pre-market analysis, you see your pre-market analysis, what happened at 3 a.m., what did the London guys do? They sold it, okay? Come down here, still bouncing off that EMA right there, or that's not an EMA, but that's beside the point. And then pushing back up here, if all you had was the bigger cloud and your VWAP right there, and your levels from the 8 o'clock, hey, you know, boom, there you go. Anyway, hope this was helpful. Now it's gonna, of course, now it's gonna go back up, you know. And here's where VWAP was. So we would initially be targeting that 70, 73 area up here at VWAP. We would be targeting that, okay? And we're targeting the weekly VWAP to the upside. If that goes, if it goes up here. So, but, you might want to wait until 3 o'clock and see how things work out. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful and informative and everything else. Hopefully this is more of a how to trade, how to look into, look at the market from a tiny bit broader view. So you can come in at 8 o'clock in the morning and go, hey, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do for the day? What's the bias? What's the bias? Obviously, if you come in at, okay, you're at 8 o'clock in the morning, right? What's the bias? Boom, there's 8 o'clock. What's the bias? Okay, you're pushing up. You've already come down here, right? You've already made this. You're pushing up. Everything on that chart says you've shorted. London shorted this guy. The smart money's already in. Okay, they're pulling back to the daily VWAP into this cloud. Okay, and go short. That's the first 5 minutes. There it is. Okay, first 5 minute candle, and back up here, and then down short. So, and then you would be shorting. You could have that initial balance. You could have that short target of 69.89. If you got in, pop up, and then down below your open price. It's another way to do it. 71.65 to 69.89. That's not a bad chunk of change for the day. Even on a few, on a couple, 1 or 2 micros. I mean, still, you're going to make some money. Anyway, hope this has been helpful. I will see you. Hopefully, I'll be able to make a pre-market video tomorrow morning to kind of show you guys what's going on. Start looking at it at maybe 750, 755, 745, something like that, to basically make a few prognostications. And if the market does this, you're going to do that, and just start making some plans for the day. Okay, see ya.